Chapter 2 of Cubicle vs. Rubik's, the Cubicle's lawsuit. After Rubik's dropped down the case, the Cubicle sued Rubik's, saying their trademarks were invalid. Not only that, Rubik's was also threatening Cubing USA because they didn't choose them as their sponsor for USA Nationals, which absolutely makes no sense. So a question rises. What will happen if Rubik's lose their trademark? First of all, the cubing community will have a win. Speed cubes will make it into retail stores other than just Rubik's. Secondly, more sponsors will be able to pick up cubing if Rubik's loses their trademark. The cubing innovators will have a chance to shine. Here is what the Cubicle said on its website. Cubicle Enterprises LLC versus Rubik's Brand Limited. Cubicle Enterprises LLC has filed a lawsuit against Rubik's Brand Limited seeking cancellation of four of its trademarks on the basis of utilitarian functionality, generousness, and fraud, as well as treble damages for various antitrust violations related to trademark misuse and attempted and actually monopolization. The suit also requests a declaratory judgment that the cubicle has not violated Rubik's purported federal and state trademarks right. The cubicle is trying to cancel four trademarks of Rubik's. The suit seeking a declaratory judgment that Cubicle's products don't infringe any trademarks came days after Rubik's brand dropped an infringement case it had filed against Cubicle. Because the case was only dismissed without prejudice, Cubicle says it's worried that it will be refiled. The Cubicle is worried that Rubik's might refile the case even though the Cubicle hasn't infringed any trademarks. The Cubicle says, owing to the flooding of the competing cube products into the market, consumers do not recognize Rubik's as the sole source of puzzle cubes, the company wrote on Friday. That is, Rubik's puzzle cube design has come to refer to puzzle cubes themselves rather than to the source of puzzle cubes. Here, the Cubicle says that Rubik's trademarks should be cancelled because customers do not recognize Rubik's as the only source of cubes, and the design is also used by many other companies. The Rubik's Cube, created in 1974 by Hungarian professor Erno Rubik, is one of the best-selling toys of all time. The design was once protected by a number of patents in both Europe and US, but all have since expired. There had been many patents to protect the design, but all had been expired. We think the trademark portfolio by Rubik's is entirely invalid and procured by fraud. Morris Rose, counsel of Cubicle, said to Law 360 on Tuesday. We think that there is substantial validity to these claims and we intend aggressively pursue them. Morris Rose, counsel of the Cubicle, says that the trademark portfolio by Rubik's is entirely invalid and is fraud. Now, what was the result given by the court? This is Phil from the Cubicle. I am back with a good update on our legal dispute with Rubik's. It's been 11 months since we were first threatened with a lawsuit, and many parts of the following year were some of the most intense and stressful I have ever experienced. I am glad to announce that mutually agreeable settlements terms has been reached by my company and Rubik's, and the parties are optimistic about moving forward amicably. We plan to continue fully operating our business as usual. TLDR settled with Rubik's on agreeable terms. Thank you. Continuing to fully operate. So Rubik's and the Cubicle have settled on agreeable terms. Well, what is agreeable terms? I couldn't find anything more on this. So that's the end of the video. Peace.